Got a really fun Fable usage optimization hack. It takes like 30 seconds and it saves approximately 30% of all Fable usage with next to no downsides. Check this out. So I'm going to include this down below. You guys can download this and use this in one click. But to make a long story short, this allows you to cut Claude Code's input tokens by rendering bulky context as images. You get the exact same system prompt, tool docs, and history. It's just you get it in a fraction of the tokens. And it's because of the way that Claude currently does image-based billing versus token-based billing. You know, an image's token cost is fixed by its pixel dimensions, not how much text is inside of it, which means if you're sneaky, you can make the text in the image super, super small. Obviously, it still needs to be legible, but super, super small. And then you can have Claude render that, bill you a significantly reduced amount, but get all of the context that you otherwise would have for, as mentioned, 30% off. And so, you know, am I going to use this on every single query that I'm running? Probably not. But if I have really massive queries that are hundreds of thousands of tokens, and I'm expecting these to run for a long time, to be recycled constantly and used pretty constantly for a business function, this is a quick and easy way you can immediately save 30%. Okay, so I just have Claude Fable 5 open in a terminal here called Ghost TTY. This is the exact same thing that you guys can get in Claude Desktop, or if you're using anti-gravity or whatever. I was just experimenting with Ghost TTY because I like the way that it looks. And as you guys see here, I ran a test across the text version of this prompt and then the image version of this prompt. And the text version of this prompt cost $1.03, whereas the images version of the prompt cost 69 cents. Mathematically, that's a little over a 30% reduction in token usage. The important part here was we used, instead of 59,822 cash write tokens, only 38,142. And there was zero difference in the model's ability to recall various components of the text, which I know sounds crazy considering this is now a super crazy small compressed image, but the OCR, the optical character recognition, and like Fable's ability to understand text, even if it's really tiny, is essentially probably the best in the world right now. And as long as it converts that into tokens, it's the same thing. Okay, so how do you actually implement something like this for yourself? Really easy. I'm just going to clear this demo and I'm going to speak into my Claude Code terminal. I'm using a free open source voice to text system called Hex. It runs on Parakeet. It's all entirely local to my computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the voice transcript button and I'm just going to ask it what I want in a really simple way. Hey, there's a new token reduction strategy available. I've detailed it in the below GitHub repo. What I want you to do is I want you to build a simple system that every time I feed in a prompt, converts it to an image first, presumably using a cheaper model, and then takes that and then feeds that into Fable. We're going to be building it in Fable right now. That's just to build the architecture. After this, I want to be able to pass off extremely long prompts to Fable in order to arbitrage on tokens. Okay, so I'm going to then feed in this actual repo. Let's just go back here, px pipe, and then I'm going to paste this in. And the whole idea is, you know, obviously I'm going to have Fable itself do this, and it's going to be doing this with pretty high effort because I want it to build a really efficient system. But afterwards, you know, I want to be able to take in whatever super long prompt I have and then just one shot convert this to an image using a skill. So, you know, you can imagine a future instance where I'm building some business infrastructure. That business infrastructure relies on some sort of crazy long prompt that, I don't know, details every possible conversation route or whatever the heck it is that you're doing. I just want to be able to one shot that massive prompt into an image using this skill. So it's going through the repo right now. It's summarizing it. We'll loop back and I'll show you the results in a sec. Now, rather than feeding in prompts directly, what we're going to do is we're going to basically have Fable build a brief little pipeline, some sort of script, and then I'm just going to store the prompts that I want it to run in a file. It'll then run the script on the file, generate an image, and in that way, this pipeline will significantly reduce total token consumption. As you can see here, the logic is pretty straightforward. A 1928 by 1928 image costs approximately this many vision tokens and holds that many characters, whereas real Claude Code traffic averages that many characters a token. That's how you make imaging profitable. We're basically just arbitraging the cost of an image right now versus the cost of tokens. And as mentioned, they're probably going to patch this pretty quick. So if you guys have any business infra that you want to save, presumably a few $100s on, Lord knows I'm feeding in every single one of my prompts like this for the foreseeable future, then make sure to do this now. All right, and now we have the script pxpipe.py. So I'm going to just come up with a really long prompt, and then I'm going to show you guys how to use it in practice. Okay, so I just created a super mega long prompt. As you guys can see here, it's massive. I've stored every single video that I've basically ever uploaded into a giant text file along with some of their performances. And now I'm just going to ask it a bunch of questions about this and just use this knowledge essentially to significantly improve the probability of, I don't know, minimizing churn reduction strat, something like that. At the same time, I've also created images. These images are very similar to that prompt. It's just instead of being arrayed in text, it is arrayed in an image. So, I mean, like you can zoom way in here. You can see it's kind of like compressed and stuff like that. But the idea is it's still legible, which is the important point. I could probably optimize this far more by like justifying the text and stuff like that. But just as a demo, I'm going to run it. And now we're just going to run a quick test. And the test is going to ask a bunch of questions about content inside of this. Like, hey, what are the strategies that work really well? What did you find like member 4289 do that other members didn't? Whatever. And then we're just going to test the two and then see how much better this is as a token optimization technique. Okay, what it's doing now is it's actually running the head-to-head tests. And it's doing so by passing this through Fable 5 using API pricing, which we might all have to be using in 24 hours anyway. Now, because this was a knowledge-based task where we're literally like isolated extracting components from this text, combining them and so on and so forth, more than just re-reasoning over and over and over again on this, there's a massive delta. There's a 68.7% reduction in input tokens. With all that in mind, the cost didn't decrease by 25 to 30%, like I showed you before in the example. It's actually 59%, which means if you have these sort of needle in a haystack type queries, obviously you have significantly higher quality, or rather larger alpha in using a strategy like this. Anyway, to make your lives super easy, I've included this down below. Do whatever the heck you want with it. Anyway, this announcement doesn't really need to be more in-depth than that. Hopefully you guys appreciated the video. Have a lovely rest of the day. And if you guys want to get that, again, just check down below in the description. Check out Maker School, my 90-day accountability program, where I'll guarantee your first customer selling systems like this. Catch you all tomorrow.